All right, I'm doing this one for Bob, and I was trying to get it under a minute and 30 seconds, but that was impossible. So this one's going to be a long one so I can talk slower and actually get my thoughts through. For the last little bit, I've been wanting to talk about opposite movement patterns and how they pertain to recovery. They're underutilized. It's common sense with most people that after you bench, you do back. That's a prime example of an opposite movement pattern. You're pushing, then you're pulling. You're getting out of that pattern. But what's underutilized for, say, is like bench and then going overhead. But more importantly, down to the joints, people don't do it for their spine. I squat in a suit. I pull sumo. Squatting in a suit is extension based. Pulling sumo is also extension based. I've always known that I am an extension lifter. I am way stronger in extension, and I've never been stronger in flexion. But you also need flexion. So, for example, yesterday I hit the 800-pound squat in the suit. That's a lot of extension. On Tuesday, tomorrow, I need to pull sumo because I have a timetable and this stuff needs to get done. I don't have a choice. So, how do I have a turnaround from Sunday an 800-pound squat to Tuesday a big old sumo? That is opposite movement patterns, okay? You'll notice right here, I'm pulling conventional. You've already looked at it, but if you look at it, it's not about the speed work. It's not about the deficit. It's not even about the weight. You can see how light I'm going. More importantly, if you look at it, as soon as I grab the bar, you can see how tight I am from yesterday, and I'm kind of stuck in extension, and I cannot get into flexion. So the whole point of today is to release my spine, release my vertebrae, and unlock the potential to get back into flexion. Because in life, you don't have the option to not extend or not flex. They preach neutral spine, yes, for lifting, that's good. In the suit, I can extend a little bit because I'm extending hard, but the suit is holding me neutral, okay? But for life, you need to be able to flex and you need to be able to extend. And you can see on that conventional deadlift, I'm having trouble flexing. So that's why I'm doing it. I'm trying to flex on purpose to get down there, to round my back a little bit. And it's 135 plus some bands on a 4-inch deficit. So I'll round my back a little bit to break that back open and pull through flexion. All right, so you see the log. That's the more complicated one. You'll tend to notice that I log after super heavy squats, okay? And to me, it's common sense. But I don't think a lot of people will really stop and sit down and think about why I'm doing that, okay? Not only is squatting in a suit extension based, it's a lot of compression. And like I said earlier, okay, the suit does not let you extend. So you can grab the weight, you can pick the weight. I try to extend because I'm strong in extension, and the suit holds me neutral. So the whole way down, my spine is fucking fused. My spine is not fucking budging whatsoever with 800 pounds on my back, okay? So that tends to get you stuck there. So the great thing about the log is not the flexion. It's that you start in flexion and then end in extension, running all of your vertebrae through their range of motion, okay? It's an 85-pound log with 25s on it. Everything was super light today, so it's 135. You know, that's just enough weight for me to put a little bit of oomph into it, for me to get my vertebrae moving, okay? Because your back is like every other joint. We know our elbows need to move. We know our shoulders need to move. We know our hips need to move, but people think wrong about their spine. Now, yes, you need a neutral spine under heavy load, but you cannot live life with a neutral spine. So after going really, really, really fucking heavy on my squats, I come in and I log purposely to not have a neutral spine, to get all my vertebrae moving again. And then the most important thing is right above, man. Stretch, roll, and mobilize. I had a conversation yesterday with, I'm not going to say who. How many times a week, how many days a week do you come to the gym? And I said 7. And they were like, I only come 4. There's a reason you guys can't recover. You don't recover if you're not moving, okay? And that thing with, oh, I did 20 pound tricep extensions, it's not really about blood flow. It's about movement. It's about articulation. Do 20-pound tricep extensions move your spinal stabilizers? No. So nothing happened. You know what moved my spinal stabilizers? You know what moved all the joints in my body? Was stretching, rolling, mobilizing for 25 to... Actually, I think it was like 35 or 40 minutes today straight, getting the log. I hit the empty log with 85 pounds, probably close to 100 pounds today, just to get my back moving. And then I hit a few loaded. The conventional deadlift, same thing, 50, 60 reps with 135 plus some bands on a 4-inch deficit, just to get everything moving. Do the opposite of what you do. I'm extension based, so my opposite is flexion. I come in and I recover with extension. If you're flexion based, or you're shitty squatters and your fucking knees cave and shit, come in, get opened up, and extend. And I call that the law of opposites. And this is a long ass fucking video, and no one's gonna watch it, but I don't give a fuck. There you go. If you want the information, this is the information. There you go. It's fucking free. Have a good day.